everyone, my name is Ronia from Faith Missions. We just started the year off with our missions trip in Kei Mouth. This is our first trip for the year. We just got out of an awesome time of devotions, praying, reading the word, being charged up for what lies ahead today. We are expectant for many signs, wonders and miracles, and also many salvations. So come and have a look at what we've been doing.
My name is Dean Sangerhouse and I'm with Faith Missions. We are in this beautiful community, Kei Mouth. And I just want to share a testimony from yesterday. We came along to this house. In there we found an old gogo. And she was sitting there, she had the most beautiful smile.
This is Mamulukashi. We visited her yesterday. She was lying on the sofa. She hasn't been walking because the body was tired, the legs were swollen, even the waist. She couldn't just walk.
When we were ministering and finding out how the family was doing, she said that she had a dream, and in her dream she dreamt that a snake bit her on her leg, and when she woke up she had this terrible pain in her leg, plus she had extreme pain in her hips. So we ministered to her and the family that are around her, and they gave their lives to the Lord.
From what we gathered, she had a dream that she was bitten by a snake last year, and then from there the feet started swelling and they were painful. So yesterday we came here, we prayed for her, we laid hands on her, and just there and then she was delivered. So now she is able to walk. Even today when we came, she is able. She just told us that she had just finished cooking. Now she is looking forward to going to the shops as well. So she thanks God that God has healed her.
So we prayed for her. We first prayed for her leg, and she said it was okay. And then we prayed for her hips, and then we started ministering to the other family members. The one lady had a headache, and then all of a sudden we noticed that the lady had stood up on her own and she was walking around. And then she came and she started talking to us and fellowshipping, and she didn't even realize that the pain was gone, that she had no more pain in her hips, no more pain in her legs. And that was just shows the wonderful testimony of God's faithfulness, that when we put our trust in Him, that the healing power of Jesus sets us free and makes us whole. And that was just an amazing testimony that we saw God do yesterday.
My name is Benny Maseko. I'm here at Kei Mouth with Faith Missions. We went to this house. There was an elderly gentleman inside, very far from the gate where the house is. So we talked to him and asked if he can come to us. He said the gate is locked and he can't open. Then we asked him to come closer to us to the gate. He was elderly and very frail and sickly. He struggled to come to the gate, but he told us that he's diabetic. So we asked him about the Lord. He did not have a relationship with Christ, and we led him to Christ. He accepted Christ. After that, we prayed over him, rebuking the spirit of diabetes. Then his face became radiant immediately, and he thanked us. His voice came out, which was weak. Then we left his house, went to the one next door. When we were coming back now, we saw him standing at the gate with the daughter, trying to break the padlock. He was using a hammer himself, breaking the padlock that could not open. And we came closer to them. He was so joyful, he was so strengthened. It was a different person than the one we prayed for. So I saw the hand of God over this elderly man.
On the first day that we went out for ministry, we preached to the entire family, and they said their mother is in the other room. So she's been bedridden for a long time.
We have Umamutina here. Umamutina was bedridden for about 2 months. So we found her on Monday. Her family was very concerned. A lot of them were saying that she's probably going to die. they were just concerned, asking her, please pray for Mama, please pray for Mama. And we prayed for her, and we believe that the Lord healed her. So we prayed for the family, then we left. She was still in the bed.
So we prayed for her, and then we left. And on the next day, the team went back to that same area, and they're like, man, let's go out and just check what's going on with that mama. And when they got there, the guys said, okay, no, she's still in the bed. Then they said, okay, you know what, let's get to her and let's just pick her up to come and just walk. But they were fearful, when you have not seen someone walking for a long time, you kind of fearful. Is that a good decision? But my team was bold enough to just pick her up.
The next Tuesday, we came. Umama was still in the bed. We prayed for her again. Then Umama got up. We walked Umama around the house. She sat on her couch for the first time in 2 months. She even testified saying, look, I haven't seen this part of my house for so long. She was so overjoyed. Now, Mama Tina, when her family came back, they saying that they found her walking outside, something that she hadn't done in such a long time. And as we can see here, now Mama Tina is standing and she's active. She came out of her house. She hasn't been outside of her house in 2 months. So this is a testimony of God's work and what the Lord has done in her life.
They took her out of that room, and then she began to walk for the first time after a long time of walking. And her family was just in tears because it's been a long time that they saw their mother walking. So for the first time, she was walking, just looking around her room and the house, saying that, wow, when was the last time I saw my kids? I saw this whole house. So that was quite a testimony.
Jenny, we knocked at this house. She was all by herself, and she has been bedridden for the past 6 months. She could not walk without the support of a walking stick. But we prayed with her. We gave her healing. He had pain in the whole body, the arms. He could not raise the arms, but today she can raise her arms and she can walk without a walking stick. She's even preparing tea for us. She said we cannot live without having a cup of tea from her house. She is with her brother. The brother also is always healed. They both accepted Jesus as their savior, and they are today happy, and she's walking around and she can do anything. She's preparing food for the kids that are at school right now.
Of what takes place on our mission trips, and maybe you are watching this and you are wondering, how can I be a part of this great work that the Lord is doing? There will be information where you can get in contact with us, not just to join a trip, but maybe you'd like to sponsor someone to come on a trip because you're not able to, but be a part of what the Lord is doing in faith missions, touching people's lives in rural areas, rural communities. We go where no one wants to go, so you can be a part of the great work that the Lord is doing in the local communities.